Views, and after a long holiday, not really. I mean, I didn't do anything except I went out real early this morning to see Uncut Gems, and that experience took a really long time. It's a really long movie, actually, and the experience was really long. Driving all the way, I had to go out of the way to see it, and see it, and it's like over 2 hours. I got to the theater at like 9:30 and the thing didn't start until man, I mean, I didn't get home until like 1, and then running around getting that done and doing a little bit of a meal. I'm not gonna say it's a holiday meal, but had to run back out to the store to get a few things, and then come back and I was watched Die Hard, and then I was taking notes through that whole thing and did my video, and then realized that right before I was recording it that Nostalgia Critic was coming out with their Die Hard video, and well, I know I don't compete with them. It I was like, oh shit, like now nobody's gonna watch this video, and then after I finally get it done and exported and I'm uploading it and I'm watching their review, and I'm like, oh my god, we've hit on so many of the same like stuff. Like, I mean, you're going to, right? You're going to. People that know that movie well are going to talk about some of the same things. But what really got me was the shit that I didn't think, you know, anybody besides me would be talking about. And they were coming up with all the same stuff. And I was going, oh my god, they're gonna think I stole from them. So it was thankfully I was like so happy that I had mentioned in my video that the time that and that I hadn't even seen their video yet. But I mentioned the time because it was premiering while I was recording, and so hopefully, and I sent them a message, but of course they're not going to respond because they're channel awesome. You know, it's kind of funny. They're channel awesome and they don't respond to you. Like, that's not awesome, not respond. But I sent them a message saying, please don't be mad that our reviews lined up kind of a lot in a lot of ways. But I mean, and in my way of looking at it, great minds think alike. And they have, they can do a lot more production wise and, do like more fun stuff, talking about it and put like little things in there. And I'm Mr. Bare Bones. If I'm not entertaining, if I don't say entertaining things, if I don't do something kind of different, and if I'm not different enough, oh, look at this person. So I did this stream so that you guys would see me taking out this cultist that's all by themselves. Wow. This cultist is all by themselves, wandering around Greece. And so I thought at least in this stream we'd start out with taking out a huge piece of the puzzle. I'm gonna try to sneak up on this bitch. And oh, we're on a bridge. I've got to take him now. I've got to take him now before they get across the bridge. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Watch this. What? Damn it! They didn't go flying off the side. Okay, well I sent them flying. This is actually a pretty dope fight, man. Like, right here on the bridge. Wow, she's got like a whole gang of people to like help her out. Climb up there. Come on. Just keep oh my gosh, more people just keep showing up. That guy fell on his ass. I don't know if he's dead. Holy shit balls. Okay, now I just gotta confirm the kill. Oh, she's not dead. Then who the hell did I just kill? Somebody else powerful. Oh shit. Yeah, and this is not going to end well for me, but I thought it would. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. I really thought I had them, but she just had a bunch of people just show up. And then I thought I was killing her, but it was really somebody else. And that... Damn. I mean, that was a pretty epic spot to fight, too. Shit. I hope I can get... I want to go back there. Next time, man, I'm not going to screw up on who I'm fighting. She had, like... That fight turned into 1 versus, like, 10. On a bridge. Damn, man. Next time. Come on. Let's do this again. Not normally, I sometimes get a little discouraged when I lose big fights like that, but, wine for the swine. Yeah, she's gonna be back there again. Sweet. Or, yeah, I think it's a woman. I don't know. Next time I'm gonna just see how much assassination points I can get off of taking her down a peg or two. Let's make sure we target her. So what I really would like to do, I wanted to do was stab her so that she'd fall off. Like when she falls over, she would hit the bridge, you know? Like...
So you've come to face me.
Oh, this time she's done. You're done.
My death means nothing. You will...
This time nobody showed up to help her. Except there's a frickin' mercenary right there. Yeah, now all those people show up. So what was the difference? I guess like just meeting on the road was a little different. Okay. He wields a mace. He's a strong man. What, can I take him out? Oh. Well, that's one way of doing it, right? I've got these guys revealed. I just need to. The cultist is a leader facing rebellion on Delos. Help people nearby. All right, let's do that. Let's find like Delos, right? All right, so let's go to the map and find Delos. So now they got some of these people opened up. Let's. Guess I didn't really think about that. Delos. There's Delos. Oh, of course I have no fucking place there. A little fast travel. No presence on Delos. So hopefully, if you guys, anybody that watches this and that comes on now or in the future or whatever, check out my Die Hard review. I'm really proud of it. We're promoting it on the channel, on the homepage. Other than the fact that I wanted to put in the line Bruce Willis says to Dwayne, "I'm not the one who got butt fucked on national television." I meant to put that in there. Somehow I screwed up and put now I have a machine gun, ho ho ho, which is a good line. It's a good line. But I really wanted the other one. Alright, let's go to our ship. Go check out this Delos place. That's right over there.
Get ready to leave!
I probably should upgrade my ship one of these days. Let's see what we can do here. Probably should have, like, armor. Oh, wow, I can't even... Like, I don't even have anything like that. Oh, well, we're not fighting anybody right now anyway, so... We're just gonna head over to this dock. And try to help out the people on this island so we can find that cultist. I would have thought there was a place to park the boat right there. Let's see where we can park it. Park it, mister! Well, honestly, we're just gonna park it here. Screw this.
We'll wait for the commander's return.
Something tells me there's a treasure in there. What do I know? Oh, they're underwater. Well, I'm not doing that right now, so. I need to get, next time I go underwater, I gotta bring a spear with me or something. So I can get to a better angle on sharks. These sharks just tune me up. Alright. Although I submit that as unrealistic as a lot of this is, the ability to be underwater and kill a great white shark just doesn't seem. That's for some reason that's where my logic breaks. All the things that this game does, it's insane and unbelievable and just not possible. And that's what I get hung up on is underwater great white shark killing. I just can't seem to. That would be murder on the knees, those kind of jumps.
I should be careful. High security here.
Let's see, where can I grab onto his body here? Climb up his ass. Talking about the line, will you please climb out of my ass? I'm climbing onto his ass. Oh look, and the statue has a great big giant copper penis. So you think she can climb down that way too? Can she hang onto the dick? It even gave him pubes. Good lord.
The birthplace of Apollo himself. Impressive. Part sanctuary, part treasury. I wonder if the Zillions left any silver behind.
Alright, we're trying to find places to help people here. I don't see any actual missions popping up. I don't know. Probably check the message board. You'd think her reputation would follow her as somebody that, like, you can't be trusted. Yeah, everywhere you go, you end up taking over a place and then giving it to Sparta. And then you fight Sparta. No. This is all. Let's see, this should be nearby. Oh, there's pointed 300 meters that way. God, I just think it's, this is something random here, but just sitting here realizing, man, we can. It's 2019, and from when I started playing video games with like Atari 2600 to, wonder what's in there. Anything? To broadcasting my Assassin's Creed gameplay all this time later. I honestly never thought, I didn't even,
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
I guess I never fathomed these kind of things happening, and here we are. I don't know. I'm just one of those people that I guess can be amazed by stuff still. Okay, so this guy's protected by people. This is gonna be a little difficult. Going to try to kill at least one of these guys. Alright.
What's he doing? Shoot!
Come on. Come on. Get out of the fire. First off. Confirm the kill. They have any treasure here or anything? I don't think they do. Got a bunch of people hung up on shit. Alright, let's see what else is there to do here. It said help the people out, but I don't really see any helping going on. Hey Paul, what's up, man? Just doing a little game stream here. We missed some of it at the beginning with the I tried to take on this cultist that was by herself, and then all of a sudden this 1-on-1 fight turned into a 1-on-10, which was pretty hilarious. And then the next time I eventually got killed. And then the next time I fought her, she was all by herself. No 10 people showed up until after I killed her. But it was pretty funny. And now we're looking for clues to the next cultist. It says I have to help people out. Well, you can always go back and check it out later. It's right at the beginning of the stream. Oh, there's a blue... Oh, that's probably my friend. Okay. Okay, so we got the war supplies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the captain And then there's that thing there, and the treasure is right there. Okay. And we're gonna burn down their little... This is probably gonna get some attention. The wrong kind of attention. Oh, it didn't blow up. What the hell? Oh, now it's gonna go. Alright.
I need to stay hidden.
Yeah. It was a Safdie Brothers movie. It's really engaging. It's really hard people to like. Adam Sandler is extremely watchable in the movie. I liked it. It's one of those movies where after I saw it once, I don't really need to see again for a while. Some people, like the people that saw it, I could tell that a lot of people were leaving the theater not too happy. I think a lot of people just aren't used to Adam Sandler in these kind of movies. I mean, I could hear this one older guy go, I liked them better when they were in the funny movies. And I really do feel like people thought that that's what they were seeing. Like, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. But I did really like it. It is one of the best movies of the year. As far as characters go, it's one of the best character movies. And I do think Sandler will be nominated for his role in it. I don't think he'll win. Oh, this guy's on me, so oh well. He was the last one anyway. Boring conversation anyway. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth checking out. But it's, like a lot of American movies, American audiences these days, they don't want to see this. They want to see the dark side of things. People always say they want original movies, and then they either don't go see them or they complain about them after they've seen them. And I thought it was a fantastically made movie and a fantastically acted movie, and it brought a real realism that is refreshing in movies, just very difficult. And I don't want to spoil the ending, but if you saw Good Time, expect them to stick with the kind of movies that they make. I never entertained the idea that the movie was going to have a Hollywood ending. Yeah, well, the thing is you'd think that they would. Punch Drunk Love was a while ago, but so was Spanglish and Reign Over Me, and he's in the Meyerowitz movie, which all of those movies have comedy in them. There's comedic parts, but they're not used to him being like this. This is a hard movie. Like, this movie is there's a lot of yelling, a lot of people talking over each other and screaming, and there's a lot of chaos in this movie. And it's just it's a lot. I like Bulletproof. You know what? I actually didn't mind Bulletproof that much, but I think that was mostly because Damon Wayans is such a likable actor. Um, that's something that I think Sandler should have had more of is better co-stars. Like I'm not a fan of Kevin James. Uh, I'm not really a fan of him and his co-stars from Saturday Night Live teaming up. Well, I think they're all fine in their own movies. I don't really care for most of them together. But that's just me. I'm a snob about certain things, you know. Funny is subjective. What's funny to one person isn't funny to the next. Bulletproof, was that the one though where that was the one where Damon Wayans got shot in the head, right? And he had the metal plate put in his head because Sandler shot him, right? And the whole movie, he's just like, "You shot me in the fucking head," and then like the whole time he's trying to get his friendship back with him. Yeah, and like, oh yeah, it's Salma Hayek in that movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. Fucking snakes. Damn it. Oh, it's getting. Oh, it died anyway. Yeah, you know, I didn't mind that movie. I said in my review, I like Happy Gilmore. I liked uh, I liked The Wedding Singer, and I liked some of some of the stuff in The Water Boy. But everything else, I just don't like. I have limits to the man-child shit that I can listen to. I hate Billy Madison, man. Everybody loves Billy Madison. I'm like that guy that just I hate it. I hate it. I don't. There's the one line in that. The one part of that movie I like is when the guy says, "Every single person that has listened to what you just said has become stupider." That is one of the best moments in any Adam Sandler movie. Is that moment right there? The whole everybody having listened to your whatever you came out of your mouth, and I feel like if Sandler had just embraced that side of it, like, because his character thinks he's like, you know, smart. His characters always think that they're smart, and they're not. And I think that if he had embraced the idiocy, you know, the realization that his characters are stupid, I would have enjoyed them more. But also, let's see, like I said, we got the shit, fucking snake. I could sneak up on a million guys in this game, and the snakes always get me. Um, like I said, check out the Die Hard video if you haven't already. Uh, I am reviewing Scrooged that came in second place on the poll. But since I don't have anything scheduled for Sunday, I'm going to be reviewing that. And also, glad Rise of Skywalker is over. The fights on the comment on YouTube is a mess. Uh, yeah, it's funny how quickly everybody stops talking about stuff like this, except for the people that just are still trying to milk every little last ounce that they can out of their audience. I was checking out again somebody else who just keeps getting all that, like making all that money off of that fucking. For somebody who hates Rise of Skywalker so much, these guys have got to hate the fact that pretty soon they're going to have to find something else to hate, so that they can get people's attention still to give them all their money on their super chat live streams. I just think it's hilarious, man. It's so fucking hilarious. Like I shouldn't even be like paying attention to these channels. I just can't help myself. I just Die Hard 1 and 2 and It's a Wonderful Life all day. I haven't watched It's a Wonderful Life in a long time. I mean, one of the things that's so hard for me to when I go to watch something is that everything is, I've got a really good memory. And so trying to rewatch something with it still feeling fresh is just really hard for me. But Die Hard is not one of those movies. Like I can watch Die Hard 100 million times and still love it every single time, as long as I don't overdo it. I should rewatch It's a Wonderful Life one of these days, though, 'cause I dig that movie. It's dark as fuck. That movie is dark. Okay, that's the exit. Alright, so we got some running back to do. And Die Hard 2, man. I don't know if I'll do that next Christmas, but since I'm doing Scrooged, I'm going to be taking that off the list. So next year will be, like, next poll for next holidays will be The Ref, Batman Returns, Bad Santa, Die Hard 2. God damn it again. Oh, I'm on fire. Ah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll even put Home Alone on there. I haven't watched Home Alone in probably, fuck, man. I don't know when the last time I saw Home Alone was. But again, it's like, it's one of those movies, like even Die Hard. Like, I rewatched Die Hard today. I made myself rewatch it. Because I told myself, you're going to see things that you won't mention otherwise if you don't watch it. Because I don't need to watch Die Hard to review it. I could practically, I could quote that movie all day long. I could play it in my head all day long. But if I sat there and tried to review it, I'd forget half the things I'd want to say. So I'd have to rewatch Home Alone or any of these movies. Like, I'm going to rewatch Scrooged and take a bunch of notes for that, too. Even though I've seen Scrooged a lot. And even though, like, Die Hard's my favorite Christmas movie, Scrooged is real close. Scrooged is real close. Because Scrooged is, like, my sense of humor. Like, 1,000,000% my sense of humor. I get that movie. Oh, boy, do I love that movie. Yeah, Home Alone's a no-brainer. They're absolutely gonna reboot that fucker. You know. And now that it's owned by Disney, like, yeah, it's an even bigger no-brainer. And I wonder if they'll get, like, oh, here's how you reboot. I wonder if this is what they'll do for a reboot of Home Alone. Alright? Like, I wish there were more people here to, like, listen to this, but oh well. Maybe I'll bring it up on a live stream or something someday. Uh, Macaulay Culkin's all grown up, right? Kevin McAllister's all grown up, and he's gonna leave his kid home,
Should
right?
be extra
I mean
careful in this area.
that sounds like what they would do, right? Is and then Macaulay Culkin could get that fat Hollywood paycheck again, or even better, what about if he gets left alone again, but he's an adult? Or so instead of being home alone, like he purposely stays home alone so that he can get away from his grown-up family that he's got with all the kids and everything, and they think that they left him there, as an adult. Like, oh no, why? Like maybe some sort of reason, like maybe he gets sent to airport jail or something, and he can't take the trip. He's on like the no-fly list or something, and he has to stay home. That would be I'm just spitballing. They'd never do that, but I'm just putting it out there into the world so that if they steal the idea, I have like video evidence that I brought it up. Because there's no way they do it like that, but it's Disney. You never know, right? You never know. That he was old. He's been doing a lot of stuff on Red Letter Media, if you haven't noticed that. Because he's got his own like channel like called Bunny Ears or something like that. And but he's still raking in the money, man. And he's still doing all the interviews. People want him to show up on the fucking talk shows and talk about Home Alone and all this bull crap. I mean, remember, Macaulay Culkin was banging Mila Kunis. Like, Mila Kunis was so into Macaulay Culkin. Think about that. Hot as hell, Mila Kunis thought Macaulay Culkin was the shit. And she was all like, I can't believe he goes out with me. I was thinking, what does this girl have to, like, be, like, look at, like, just because you were a little girl when, like, Home Alone came out, right? You worship the ground this guy walks on, but he's just some guy. Mila Kunis is like this goddess, and she was all, like, freaking out, like, he liked her because she was on Family Guy. And she got all geeked out, and I was like, oh my god, so hell, man, I need to find my stupid thing that somebody will be all like, oh my god, drop the panties. Not really. Let's go spend that ability point. But I think Macaulay Culkin has like handled this all really well. I think he went through some tough shit, but he came out the other side. All right. Let's get some more powerful fire. Oh man, I probably should have used that though. Well, The Good Son, like that's the movie I like that people like started hating him because he was played so off type. People wanted to see the kid. But that was like how Elijah Wood like got started, and like people saw him as like the nice kid, and he played that kind of role and like everything. And now look at Elijah Wood. After he started out as that kind of character actor, and then Lord of the Rings, and now he does like to break that whole like cycle. He does a lot of really dark roles. In fact, there's a movie that he's got coming out called Come to Daddy with character actor Stephen McHattie. That seems really interesting. You should check out the trailer for that. Oh snap, that's how powerful I am, buddy. One hit on a big ass bear. He's just sitting there, minding his own business, like one of those goofy looking bears, like Baloo. He's just sitting on his haunches, like minding his own business, and then I come rolling up and I just take him out. I feel bad. Now I feel bad. I take it back. Uh, Please wake up. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see that movie. It looks really dope, man. I like see those are the kind of movies I want to see. Like I I love the Marvel movies, and I'm excited. I am excited for Wonder Woman and things like that. But I need to get back into. I really want to start seeing like some of those old like just good ass original movies again. Because that's one thing that the end of this year really kind of felt like was uh, we got all these really great dramas and Hollywood, like non-Hollywood type movies that came out here late in the year. And I from the response that I get from people like you about these movies, I mean, it feels like that's what people really want. Like, sure, we want our big movies, but we really want like good ass movies too, right?
Here, stranger. Need something?
There are people who argue against the teaching of philosophy. Argue most violently.
Have you been attacked?
Oh, the occasional maltreatment is part of being a philosopher. But these followers of Ares
I also saw the trailer for
questions
Aunt
I'd ask
Maud,
fly in the
or
face
was
of
it
their twisted devotion.
Sister Maud, or some
I
shit like
fear
that,
they will kill me.
So
where the
you want
chick
me
puts
to
the
provide
nails in your
protection?
shoes or whatever.
Gods, you read my mind.
You'll be safe with me.
Damn it, I almost got out of the way. Yeah, baby.
That should be the last of them, Mistios. You're quite the warrior.
You're safe now.
You kept up your end of the deal. Now it's time I hold up mine. Take this.
Have a good crew, but we're missing someone with your talents. I want you on board with us. What do you say?
My life here is comfortable. Lets me think more clearly. I'm afraid I can't leave that behind.
You're always welcome aboard if you change your mind.
Wow, man, 21,000 XP just for that? Alright. Maybe this is what they meant by the helping people out. Finally start to get some of these little things opened up. Because I am trying to get to the end of this goddamn game. Birds of Prey in February. Yeah, they ran a trailer, another trailer over the Uncut Gems. It did not, like, everybody was talking a lot in the theater for Uncut Gems, a lot, after every trailer. And nobody, unfortunately, nobody wanted to see, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. That looks stupid.
A soldier was to meet me here many hours ago. We were to
It
run
is
away
rated
from this
R,
war together.
but
He might still show up. Then you
I,
can
I'm
have
not,
a fresh
I don't
start
think I'm
again.
going to see that movie,
I
though.
know it's foolish. I never thought I would fall in love with a client. I fear the other soldiers found out he was planning to desert. If that's true, they'll kill him.
You want me to be the protector?
No harm can come to him.
I'm the one for the job.
Good. You're doing me a great service.
I'll be back when everything's taken care of.
I don't know. I think the main reason I don't want to see Harley Quinn, because I'm not going to call it Birds of Prey. They can call it whatever the fuck they want, but when your movie's called Birds of Prey and the emancipation of Harley Quinn, it's like just call it that, because you know that's what it really is about. And I'm just not one of those people who buys into the whole Harley Quinn's anti-hero bullshit just so they can jump on the Deadpool anti-hero bandwagon. Because to be honest with you, I would love to see Deadpool go back to being a villain. But you can't do that in the movies because and he won't be marketable. And so he'll never go back to being a villain. And so his character's kind of ruined in a way, even though I love what Ryan Reynolds does.
I'm here to look after you.
Thank the gods. I hear them coming.
Μέχρι τινός.
Where are these dudes at? Yeah? Shit. Come on. Don't stand there.
That settled it.
Batgirl, Black Canary. I think it's like Huntress. And I can't remember who else is in it. But here's the thing, Paul. I really want to be excited for it. So whenever I say things like, oh, I'm just not going to go see that, and things like that, it comes from a place of wishing that I wanted to. Like every trailer that I see, just about any movie trailer I see, I initially go into that trailer for about 99% of the time, hoping that this movie will be interesting to me. And I know trailers don't always tell the story, but more often than not, they pretty much telegraph everything that's in a movie these days because they don't trust the audience to see it otherwise. Because that's where we're at now in Hollywood, is just fucking telling everybody everything. And so when they tell you the whole damn movie before you see the movie, I pretty much can gauge that whether or not I want to see it. And both times I've seen the Harley Quinn trailer, I'm just like, nope,
You're a true warrior.
nope.
Please, take
Because
this
my
as
money's
thanks.
important to me
All
as
in a
much as
day's work.
anybody's. And I don't know. Like, man, if I hear like Gino likes it or Brad Jones likes it, I might consider going to see it. But it's not one of those movies like Gino. He reviews things for. He gets paid to review things, so I feel like his obligation to watch everything is a lot stronger than mine is because nobody's paying me. If you guys were like, hey Rob, I'll pay you $10 to go review such and such, You know, I'd be like, all right, fine, fuck it, put it in my PayPal and I'll go watch it. You know what I mean? But since that's just not how it is, I'm gonna be picky about what I watch. And so, you know, there was another trailer that I saw today that I was excited about, but now I can't remember what it was. That's gonna bother me. Oh, there was one. Oh, there was one with like Lakeith Stanfield. That was like a romantic movie, but that just didn't appeal to me because I don't like romance movies. Um, and then there was that like a Boss movie that looks awful. Oh my God, does that look so cringeworthy? All right, find this next question mark over here. What? All right, I guess we're going way over there. I'm wondering if it's just gonna be faster to just fucking swim. Like I just like I Salma Hayek talking about how big her chest is, and then there's like a scene where she talks about like, don't grab my vagina. It's just I don't know, like why do people like fine, girls want to, if that's what they think is gonna get the girls in the audience, or if they think that that's what guys want to hear, like I don't want to hear about Salma Hayek talking about her boobs. Maybe back when she was 25, but now she's like 50 or something, right? She's put together still pretty nice. I'm not gonna deny that. But like I don't understand the appeal of Tiffany Haddish. I honestly don't. Everybody loves her, and I tried watching some of her stuff, and I'm like, I'm not laughing. But that's like I said, sense of humor is subjective. What I find funny doesn't mean, ooh, what's this? 5 silos. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's getting attacked by a dog. There's a treasure there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, right there. All right. Got those guys freaking out now. Well, that's what guys should be saying, not her. I just, it's kind of a. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. Even when I hear guys talk that way, sometimes where it just doesn't. Like, if you think the character would say it, that's one thing. But a lot of times, I just don't feel like a person would say certain things like this. Like, who talks like that? I don't walk around talking like that. I don't know most guys that walk. I know guys that talk like that when they're around other guys. You know, when you get them around their girl, they don't say shit like that. They wouldn't have a girl if they walked around talking like they do, and oh shit, I fell. If they talked like that around their girlfriends. There's a lot of dudes over here. Let's see if I can sneak up on somebody here. I don't even know who. Like, if I hadn't seen a picture of Cardi B, I would not even know who that is.
You won't escape that easily.
Yeah, I did escape that easily, dude. Your ass is dead.
Clear over here, sir. Yes, sir.
Anything to report?
Cardi B's just another singer with a big ass, right? That's all I know, I know that that's like breaking her down to like a basic. I'm sure she's more than that as a person, but like, that's what I associate her with. It's just, she's just another one of those singers with a big ass. And a lot of Instagram followers. I don't know any of her music. I hope to never know any of her music. I just don't get into that kind of music. Uh-oh. Did I set the whole place on fire? Nope.
I have a feeling she...
You have a feeling that she's... Just take all these dudes out while they come down here to check shit out. Did I like Live Free or Die Hard? It was better than Part 5. I'll tell you that. But it was pretty... You know, like... It had its moments. I like Timothy Olyphant a lot. I wanted to see them put Bruce Willis in a kind of a more normal, like a real Die Hard situation. Everything's always just bigger, bigger, bigger. Honestly, I don't think they could get any bigger than they did in Die Hard 3. And Die Hard 5, what a absolute just dumpster fire. Like, I don't even know if you could really... Part of me is kind of like, how can you call that a Die Hard movie? Because he just keeps going, I'm on vacation. It's like he's never been on vacation. Well, he was going to try to start a vacation in all the movies, I guess. Except for 3, where he was just working on a hangover. They put him to, like, it's not supposed to be a buddy movie, so, like, even though, like, they saw that him and Samuel L. Jackson worked well together in Part 3. And I was like, I don't know if I like him having a partner. He had Al in the first one, sort of. And then he had the other little black guy with him for some of the movie in Die Hard 2. So I guess he's always kind of had somebody around, but... Oh, shit. Dude's right there. Justin Long is, you know, he was one of the big names at the time, and I think Justin Long's fine on his own, just not in a Die Hard movie. And then the guy from Suicide Squad, what's his name? Like, he was just not good in the 5th Die Hard. I think that's who it was, right? That was who that was? I gotta get this guy closer.
That noise is annoying.
Like, Justin Long was fine when he was doing the PCO versus Mac commercials, or the first Jeepers Creepers, or Waiting. He was fine in that. But look at how that horse is like stuck in the. Man, I'm being really careful here. All for what could amount to basically nothing. But I think I'm going to risk it all here. That guy should see me. That guy totally should have saw me. Because somebody's going to see that body, right? Somebody's got to see him. I can maybe sneak up on this guy while he's sleeping. Hey, buddy, wake up. We're at Grandma's. Oh, no, we're not. What do I care about sleeping? Oh, there was two of them there. Remember, guys, don't sleep on the job. Dodgeball. Yeah, he was good in Dodgeball. But again, he was kind of like a minor character. Like, he was just the side character, the guy, like the dorky kid. I did really like him in Jeepers Creepers, though. I thought that was like, that was actually like kind of terrifying, that movie. Alright, there's no way to just not get into a fight here, right? Wonder if I can set this pile on fire. Alright, then we'll separate this guy.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Why do I sound Eastern European?
Huh?
Is someone there?
Oh, come on, I'm back here, buddy.
I'll be on her trail soon.
Cool, he's coming right here. Come on. Come join your friends.
Who's doing that?
Alright, the last guy is asleep still. Remember, like I said, never sleep on the job. I should have, shouldn't that weaken this whole area? Right, who controls this? Oh. This is like one, no, this should be its own place, right? Is that Mykonos? Is that Mykonos? That's what Michael Scott always calls, oh, this is Michael Scott from Mykonos. You watch so much Scooby now and want to see the movie. I'll be completely honest here. I've never watched the second one at all. Only what I've seen in like clips occasionally, like very rarely. And I've never seen all of the first one ever all the way through. But I know a lot about them. That's the that's the messed up part is like I know all this stuff about movies that I haven't even seen before. Like I don't know what that's the level of life I have. I know that I love that Linda Cardellini made Velma sexy. I thought that was pretty hot because Linda Cardellini, whoo boy. I remember her in Grandma's Boy, and I was like, oh shit. Like Grandma's Boy is it's one of the Sandler-esque movies, made by all the guys that are in his movies, right? They're all in that. And while it's like completely stupid, I think Jonah Hill's in that movie too, right? Uh, let's see if I can sneak up on this lion before this other one sees me. It just always feels a little wrong killing all these animals. I don't know what it is. Like going out of my way to kill all these animals. Alright, so we finally cleared out all the question marks here. Now we can go over here, because apparently these two places are linked. Wow, I've been streaming for 72 minutes. You like the first two Scooby-Doo movies? I mean, you know, you're probably... did you grow up with those kind of things? Like, I grew up with the original cartoon, and even that was before my time. Like, I saw them in reruns. I remember the stuff that was out that was new when I was a kid is like, you know, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Maybe not even that. Like, whenever Scrappy-Doo entered the scene, I remember that. But, I used to like Scooby-Doo when I was young. I like the whole joke that they make that Scooby and Shaggy are a couple of stoners. There's a really great Harvey Birdman, if you've never seen Harvey Birdman before, where uh, the Scooby and Shaggy get pulled over in the Mystery Machine by the cops, and then they try to run away. They actually film it like the show Cops, and they try to get away from the police, and they end up arrested. And I don't know. Maybe because you're hunting them. I
The
don't.
Delos
Sure,
Islands,
somebody made
two sides of the
bitched
same
about it.
coin. Delos,
But
sacred birthplace of
they get
Artemis and
arrested,
Apollo,
and
and
there's like
Mykonos, where
other
people do
cartoon
everything
characters
that's
in jail, like
forbidden
Magilla
on
Gorilla
Delos.
and stuff.
Read me the note again.
And then Scrappy Doo at the end of the
Eagle-bearing
episode gets
Mystios. That's you.
taken away by
Podarkis,
Birdman's
cruel
hawk,
leader of Delos Islands, takes money from our
to
pockets and
presumably
food
get
from
killed and
our
eaten.
mouths, all to feed his
It's pretty funny.
Insatiable.
Yes, his insatiable thirst for power.
Podarkis is one of them, Varnavas. The ones hunting my family. Keep reading.
We are a modest but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our vile oppressor. I pray the winds guide you swiftly to our shores, Mystios. Our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
We arrived just in time to help.
You see, Poseidon wasn't trying to drown you. He was getting you where you needed to go. Aggressive.
Does the note say where Kira is?
There are two locations marked. A camp along the northwestern coast and a hideout that looks like it's underneath the city.
Podarki sounds like a cruel man.
He's worse. I once heard a family was late in paying their dues to the gods. Podarki sent his men to their farm and took the young ones from their beds. When their mater and pater woke up to feed the animals, they discovered the animals were already feeding on the corpses of their sons.
The sooner I send this monster
Oh
to
yeah,
Hades,
Apache
the
Chief.
better.
The whole
Even
thing where he
Hades
spilled
would
coffee
shudder
on his
in
nuts and he
presence.
couldn't grow big anymore.
This place seems
Until
nice.
he saw that one
This
lawyer
island
in the
has a
courtroom that was
giant
like hot
history,
and
my
reminded
friend.
him of like
We
an
don't have
Indian
time,
squaw,
Barnabas.
and all of a
I
sudden
meant
you hear the
Mykonos
drums.
literally has a
They're
history
basically saying that
involving
he's getting a
giants.
hard on,
Apollo was once friends with Hyperboreans from the
and he
snowy
grows
north,
like a little
until
bit.
one day they sent two maidens and 5 of their men to Delos with
Oh
offerings
man.
for the son of Zeus. They were never seen again.
And Mykonos?
The island itself was built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Iraklis.
They got a lot of away with a lot of stuff on that show
My
because there
mind
was like a
wandered.
hippo that was like
Remind me what the note
fucking
said.
humans. Like literally, you
Ego
always see him like
bearing
The
mystery.
short
with his
version,
pants around
please.
his ankles and a girl up with her skirt around her
Arrakis,
waist, like
cruel leader,
getting banged in
thirst
the
for
bathroom.
power,
And it's like,
pay you handsomely,
whoa.
rebellion, people die.
It's time I met with this Kira.
I'll have the ship ready in case we need any immediate departures.
That was Kefalonia, and that was mostly your fault.
Here, Cassandra.
Here, Barnabas.
Alright, so what do we got here? Find the rebel hideouts. Both hideouts are on Mykonos. First hideout is in a cave under the city. The second hideout is on a beach in the northeastern part of Artemis Hills. So northeast, well, that's way the fuck over there. A cave under the city. Wow. This is gonna take some exploring, isn't it? So I think that's probably a good place to stop. I want to thank you, Paul, for being here, keeping me company, and talking about all sorts of shit. That you always make the streams a lot more tolerable than just talking to myself. So to everybody that watches this in the future, hope you enjoyed the conversations. Yeah, Adult Swim has changed, but I don't mind swearing. So everybody that watches this in the future, have a great night, and we will see you on the next video. See you later, Paul.